Hi, I'm Jeff Rollins, CEO and Executive Career Coach with JD Insights. This is the first of a series of 6 webinars designed to help you accelerate your job search. This first one is going to be to teach you some tips and tricks around ensuring that you're going to increase your chances to get interviewed. Most of us have been frustrated by sending out a bunch of applications and resumes and never hearing back or getting rejections for jobs that we know that we shouldn't have been rejected for. So what can we do about that? Let me show you. The first thing that we want to do is make sure that we're applying to jobs that we're qualified for and that we're interested in. This habit that many of us have gotten into of applying to hundreds of jobs and playing the numbers game, it doesn't work. My clients on average are touching 8 companies only before they get a job. So stop mass marketing yourself. It's a waste of time. Hitting the easy apply button is also a waste of time. I started my career as a recruiter, and those resumes go to the very bottom of the pile. So don't keep easy applying and hoping for the best. You should be going to your briefcase, hitting the jobs, looking at the jobs that show up on the left-hand side, and then scrolling through the jobs and finding the one that has the title and is a company that you're interested in, first of all. So I'm going to scroll down to this one, Chief Revenue Officer. I like the name of the company, certainly like the salary. Chief Revenue Officer at Invisible. So once we get to the job description, there's a couple of other things that you should look at. The first is, when was this job posted? If it was posted more than 2 weeks ago, there's a fairly good chance this is the fall. If it was posted more than 2 weeks ago, then it's not going to be filled. It was posted during the summer months, which is when companies are in business planning, and human resources is posting jobs just to get a read on the market. Starting in late August, early September, companies started reposting jobs, and those are the jobs that are being filled. So if you got rejected for a job that you thought you should have been interviewed for, and you see it being reposted, go ahead and reapply. All right. So I see that it's been reposted. There's over 100 applicants. I don't care. I'm a good qualified candidate for this job, I think. So I read about the company. I like the company. I start to read about the role. I like everything that I'm seeing. I scroll down to who I am, what I'll do. I stop here and I say, what I'll do. Do I want to do these things? And I read through these bullets and I say, yeah, this is exactly what I want to do. And then I ask myself, can I do these things? Yes, I can do these things. I've done these things for years. If I pass by those two with a yes, then I go on and I say, do I fit these qualifications? If I don't fit more than 80% of these qualifications, I'm not going to apply, because remember, this job has over 100 applicants, over 100 applicants. If we scroll down here, we can see it has 1,683 applicants. Why waste my time? If I'm not spot on for this job, odds are I'm not going to get interviewed. But I feel fairly confident about this job. I have industry experience. I've got all the experience that they're looking for, but I still know that I'm up against 1,683 applicants. So why waste my time applying for this job unless I know that I'm a good candidate for it? So I've passed all those things. I'm not done. All right. So now I've qualified the job. It's a good job for me. I'm going to go look at the company, because I don't want to apply to a job at a company when the company isn't financially viable. All right. So I'm going to the company's link. And if you notice, I click on the top of the company, the logo, and I got to the company's landing page on LinkedIn. And I'm going to go to Insights. Look at this company's growth. One of the best indicators of a company's financial health is its employee growth. This company has grown at 201% in the last 2 years. It's grown in the last year. It's grown in the last 6 months. And I bet if I scroll down here at the bottom, well, unfortunately, sometimes they'll list the opening growth, but I'm going to go look and see how many openings it has. It has 52 openings. So this company is growing. So I'm going to go ahead and apply. I'm going to say this company looks like it's growing. There's one other check I might make. Is it being invested in? I can look to see that they got some money in May. It's been a while, but I'd go out and do some research on the financials of this company. The last thing that I'm going to do before I apply, I'm going to see if I know anybody. And so how do I find that? I'm not going to click on this. Logically, you would think you would click on this. I'm actually going to click here because the better way to filter for employees is there. Let me go back and do that again. I'm going to click here. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click First Connections. I know Lee Mertens. All right. I know him well. I'm going to get in touch with Lee Mertens and I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to ask him. I'm going to talk to him for a few minutes first. I'm not just immediately going to launch in. Hey, will you refer me to this job? And then I'm going to ask him, what do you think about working for this company? And I know they're looking for a chief revenue officer. Would you be willing to refer me to the job? Okay. The best way to get an interview for a job is to be referred to the job. So that's how you increase your chances for getting an interview, a job. So let's summarize what you're going to do. First, you're going to make sure that you're a good qualified candidate for the job. Then you're going to qualify the company. Then you're going to see if you know somebody at the company. On the next webinar, we're going to talk about customizing your resume and applying. Thanks. If you have any questions, please call me at 404-435-9547 or go to my website, jdinsights.com. Thanks. Have a great day.